So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here, it really is.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're on the way. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, what more can we say, Peter, about Phil Foden? Described as so good and fundamental to his team, and some of the best brains in football have said that. He deserves it. He's got to be one of the most exciting players of his generation. What a talent.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He is through here. Big, and he shoots! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Messi, Bruno Fernandes, Foden, quick look, then up he goes! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Oh, that's fabulous. He's being urged to shoot. He can get that clear. Milan have reclaimed it. Looking for a runner. This ended up in no man's land. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He could be in, and a shot! Goal! Milan! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Milan with the corner, they're first. Van Dijk can get it clear. And he's whipped. Oh, smashing header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Alexander-Arnold. First quarter of an hour gone. Messi. Thuram. Can he finish? And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Thuram actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Messi plays it short. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Julio Cesar will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Roberto Carlos gets it away. Nicely weighted ball. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And it's Deco. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's got away. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect... Van Basten! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
It's their second corner of the game. A header! Toure finds himself offside. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Thuram. Baresi gets a foot in here. Messi. Little doubt, that is a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, what goes through a player's head?
Bruno Fernandes! Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Bigo is standing over this one. This then an ideal chance to cut the deficit. And it's Roberto. Can he finish? Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Carlos brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Alexander-Arnold. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work? Well, for me, he's been bundled over. That is a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, they are now a 9-man team.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Figo!
Well, conceding free kicks in areas like that are an invitation for the set-piece technicians. They have to cut this out.
Now, can they get him away? That's a foul, no two ways about it. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Milan are now down to 8 following the sending off. And this is Figo. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. The ball is on the spot, here we go. Oh, brilliant stop from Schmeichel.
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
Oh no, what has happened here? Aims beyond the defence. They've scored! Just one goal in it now. Game on! And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Julio Cesar gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Now it's Van Basten. Rafael Leao. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. The pass has gone astray. Played out to the left flank. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Alexander-Arnold has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Yeah, and the whole stadium knew that was coming, apart from him, it seems.
Baresi knocks it into space, and he goes for a shot! Goal! AC Milan are all square. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Yaya Toure. Out to the right. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Van Basten. Looking to play him in. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 9, numero 15, numero 20.
Caicedo has been sent off for that incident. The referee showed no good effort, and it is right on half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. So there was the first half.
Well, who would have expected both teams going in level after that? Lots of drama, and Peter, please don't ask me to pick a winner.
What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. So it's back to business. So, third corner of the game. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Bigo is standing over this one.
It's not a good idea in affording free kicks in these positions.
Oh, Smith having a shot! Goal, Milan! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Milan take the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in...
Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Oh, he's off, and you know what that means? Milan are down to 6 and will be forced to forfeit the game. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Oh, nice touch. And it's Camavinga. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And we have our very first corner. And he's taking no chances there. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Forlan. That's a good... He's had a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Messi attempts a clearance. Looking for options for movement. Big header! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Forlan demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top.
Terrific header! Off the post! Van Basten finds himself offside. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Great vision. It's Forlan! He scores! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Inter Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And he's there to belt it away. Serginho, and he's being shifted off it. And it's Figo. Deco going face-to-face with his great rival. Can he finish? Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Rivaldo has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Looking for the run. He's found a way through. He's dealt with that really well. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And this is Van Basten. Van Basten. Van Basten! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Looking to play him in. He's a sharp little ball here. Tries to play it through. Lofted in. Cleared without hesitation. Neymar.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And the through ball. Camavinga tries a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, shooting chance! Baresi with the clearance. Great chance! In he goes again. Good stop. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Camavinga is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. Messi goes short. Oh, sweet feet. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now that looks a decent ball. Deco looking to run onto it. A header! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And he is just ripping it up. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Besiktas really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Inter Milan find a position of real strength now. Now the delivery. And that has earned a reprieve for the top. And Yaya Toure! That is decidedly lacking.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Now, can they get him away?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Inter Milan have their second corner now. Danger averted for now. Forlan, up he goes! Great football, shot and save.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Corner number 3 coming up. Messi clears it away. So their fourth corner of the game. Oh, what a climb! Harmlessly behind.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Van Basten. And this is Figo. Aims beyond the defence. He's shifting through the gate. Climbs up big! And the first half is done. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Inter Milan are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. So off we go once more. Nicely weighted ball. Dovbyk! Dovbyk! Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Besiktas have their third corner. Messi with the short one. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Rivaldo. He's picked his way through. Can he get it through? It's Mino! And the keeper couldn't hold it. A whisker away from making it 4. They're up to 5 corners now. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very
Hello,
nicely
everybody,
here.
and welcome to
Gorgeous,
today's
gorgeous
match.
evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the
Inter.
atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level with
A header! And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Fenerbahce really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Serginho is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
That pass has been well intercepted. Toure tries to clear,
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
and he's worked it through. And this is Figo. And the shot! It's in! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Inter Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And it's Van Basten. Great pressure, plenty of it. Roberto Carlos, he rises! Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great
Oh, what has happened here? Van Basten! Goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Inter Milan are having a ball here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Keeper is right behind it.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
And he's had it nicked away. Deco. Costa Curta. And here's Forlan. Serginho. That's Forlan. Beckham. He won't be happy with that one. That was good pressing. Forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Now it's Batistuta. And it's Denzel Dumfries. He has found the way through. Park Ji-sung looks across and plays it in. Shot. Can he finish? It's there! What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Fenerbahce have a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Big chance! Now, who's going to... And it's come back out to him. No mistake! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
And now he has two. So is this the start of a comeback?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Park Ji-sung unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Forlan. Now it's Figo. Oh, that's well spotted. Yaya Toure. Oh, that's a key interception. And he's gone looking for safety. Robertson. Gently done. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now that's well seen too. Over to the left. Now it's Beckham. Not the most accurate pass. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Forlan. He's found a way through. Oh, shooting chance!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Rijkaard. Threads one in. Van Basten. Chance for a shot! He's got a goal! And the lead is extended still further. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Inter Milan grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Takes a shot! It's a goal! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
And we hit half-time.
Inter are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Inter Milan leading by 2 in an incredible contest. It is still anyone's. So off we go once more. That's really well manoeuvred. Looking for options for movement. Corner it is. Fenerbahce with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Batistuta. Batistuta proves just a little bit too strong. Now it's Roberto Carlos. He's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, it's Van Basten. And this is Neymar. Caught offside that time. Aimed beyond the defence, spread neatly, and he's there to belt it away. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, important interception. Looking to play him in. In with the challenge. Robertson. And here's Forlan. Oh, it's come loose. Danger averted for now. Tries to pass it through. Serginho's cross. Referee's given a throw. Played out to the left flank. Fenerbahce are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
What a throw in. Rijkaard. That's an excellent interception. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, it's Van Basten. That has been cut short. Well, that is one way to stop him. And he has been fouled there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Substitution for Fenerbahce. Number 11, Diego Forlan. Coming on to replace him is number 10.
And it's Roberto Carlos.
Mbappe.
And he's picked it up out wide. Look at the space here. Flings. Oh, smashing! It's hit the upright. And he's there to get it away. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, facing up to his adversary. Real chance! It's in! And he is just ripping it up. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business. And he shoots! It's in! Just cruising! They are cruising! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Coming on the field is number
Inter Milan
21,
are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and
Forlan! He's been bundled over, that is a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket, it's just a stern lecture. He's shaping up to have a crack from here.
well, he's very much the go-to guy. This is right up his street.
Ødegaard. And it's Van Dijk. That's Beckham. Oh no, what has happened here? And the finish! Sticks it away! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. It's become a case of men against boys.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Van Dijk. Robertson. Cannavaro. And it's Van Dijk. Oh, he's been caught napping. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's managed to get free.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve. Shoots! Vinicius Junior. Beckham. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, it's a great ball here. Decent chance! It's loose. Has another go! He scores! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. And that will be the final act. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome.
And a quick reminder
Van
today,
Basten,
everybody,
walking
to
off
make
with the
sure to put
spoils,
any litter
richly
in the bins
deserved.
provided. Thank you for your...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. So that's got things underway. There is the supremely talented Jack Wilshere. I wonder what sort of a role he's going to have here, Jim.
Well, he's very versatile, so I suspect he might play a combination of deep-lying midfielder, but also get forward and be a box-to-box presence.
What they say about him, a player with Spanish technique, but an English lion heart.
What a bad combination.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now, can they get him away? He's on it, can he get away? Well, that's an excellent interception. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Milan are looking to go forward now. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And it's Neymar. And here's Roberto Carlos. Rafael Leao gets into some space. Now it's Rafael Leao. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Toure wins the duel this time. Neither side especially adventurous early on. It's a promising position. Can he finish? Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Deco. Oh, it's Beckham. Deco will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Rafael Leao. And the shot!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Can he get it through? Picked out, chance, surely! In he goes again! That's another chance! Goal, Milan! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Chance for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Wilshere. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Neymar. And it's Deco. Oh, good spread. Beckham crosses it in here. Bale. And here's Rafael Leao, looking to play him in. Rafael Leao! And he hits the net. And they're at it again in double quick time. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Costa Curta. Tries to play it through. Yaya Toure. It's Roberto Carlos. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Serginho. And this is Bale. Oh, super. And he shoots! It's in!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, he's played it in low. Oh, this looks sharp. Threads one in. David Villa. No, he is not giving anything away. Nesta, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Roberto Carlos. And they've got a throw. It's gone out for a throw-in. Out again for a throw-in.
Il quarto uomo
Another
indica
throw-in.
2 minuti di recupero.
That'll be a throw. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Rafael Leao. Great vision. Has a look and place it forward. Could move up a gear here. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Milan are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 18. Bale. Numero 27. Lasciano il campo per il numero 20.
And the second half gets underway.
Neymar.
And it's Neymar. Can he get on the end of this? This looks promising. Neymar looks a big header. Oh, it rattles the bar. That's been cut out, well played. Aimed beyond the defence. Deco. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Corner number 2 then. Casillas claims comfortably. And now they can spring out of defence. Beckham. Neymar, Drogba, decent chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Drogba deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Rafael Leao. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rafael Leao, and this is Neymar. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up.
Here's a chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Villa actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Guti with the short one. And it's Hernandez. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Rafael Leao. He's found a way through. Deco. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.314 spettatori.
Deco. Roberto Carlos. Now it's come to nothing. It's skewed away. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And the finish! It's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring.
Yeah, a fantastic...
And it's been given away. Tries to pass it through. And the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. That is simply terrific, finished with beautiful deftness.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
Milan grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Referee's given a throw. Now it's Mbappe. Nesta. Deco. Now it's Neymar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? White. And it's Guti. De Ligt promptly onto that, and that is that. That is a crunching tackle. Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's a sharp little ball here. It's Neymar! Goal! And they are right back within touch. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Very good finish, but that back line could have dealt with it an awful lot better. I'm not sure what their plan was, but it's not coming off.
So is this the start of a comeback? And it's Neymar. Yaya Toure. Knocks it into space. Costa Curta makes the interception. Mbappe. Costa Curta. Well timed, excellent interception. Neymar. The final 5 minutes. Beckham. Cross into the box. Ah, he's given... Goes for a shot! He has done it! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Milan blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And he's lifted it over. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And that is as far as it goes. Milan pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Rafael Leao, very much that. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
Hello,
clear
everybody,
evening.
and
The
welcome
conditions
to today's
contributing
match.
to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, it's a formation, this, Jim, with a packed midfield, isn't it?
Yeah, and it allows for a lot of flexibility, Peter. You know, combative without the ball, expansive with it. It's a system that's naturally going to ask an awful lot from your central striker, but also for anyone positioned out wide. You're the key supply route, and at the same time, the defensive cover. So, effectively, you're the lungs and legs of the team.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now that's well seen too. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Vigo in acres of space out wide. And no, that was never going to make it. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter. Absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty... Oh, what a mistake! It's Van Basten! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Hazard. Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. Inter Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Great vision. Always onto this. Van Basten. That has been knocked clear. That's a lovely, neat pass. Deco. And it's Figo. Inter Milan have reclaimed it. And it's Deco. Now Yaya Toure. Mbappe. He's having a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it. And again! It's there! They are really purring here. And they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Inter Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Yellow or red? It is red. Manchester United are down to 10 men. Serginho. Baresi does well to stand firm and defend it. Now it's Van Basten. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Guti unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Hazard. Now, who's going to be first to this? Hazard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Foot in. And he's managed to get free. Bellingham with the slide tackle there. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's got away. Van Basten! And that is wildly off target. Deco. And it's Van Basten. Timber makes the interception. Distributed tidily. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Azar. Looking for options for movement. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space...
Climbs up big! Harmlessly behind.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Now that looks a decent ball, and that has left him in a heap. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Hazard providing an outlet on that flank. Hazard! There was plenty of power on that. And we have our very first corner. Hazard with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe. And he was quick to react. Saka. He's a sharp little ball here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And here's Van Basten. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That'll be a throw. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
There's the whistle for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist
And a quick
change
announcement
at this
today
stage.
that memorabilia from today's
Inter
match
Milan
is now on
sits
sale
in pretty
in the
here at
stadium
half-time, 2-0 up.
Substitution for Manchester United, Bellingham. Coming on the field is number
That gets
23.
things going for the second half.
Efootball.
Now it's Mbappe. He has found the way through. Oh, it's come loose. Turns back here, probably the best option. Roberto Carlos has it in a wide position. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Figo. Van Basten. And he's in on goal. Azar. He's found a way through. Nesta wins the duel this time. Roberto Carlos. Yaya Toure. This looks promising. Mbappe finds himself offside. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he was alert to it. Pass somewhat off target.
Oh, great feat, that.
Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos delivers. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Knocks it into space. Figo shapes to shoot. He's got away with one there.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Chance for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Goal kick as confirmed by the referee. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Inter Milan can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
He's picked his way through, and the finish! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Serginho actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, that's a very decent ball now. There's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Good chance here. So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Has a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Manchester United are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Saka does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Mbappe. Tries a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Mbappe is offering a right smile there.
Corner number 2 then. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. In with the challenge. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, they are now a 9-man team.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied it.
Figo! Corner number 3 coming up. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Tries to play it through, and he welcomes it in. Mbappe picks it up out wide. Chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Timber. Now, can they get him away? Spread neatly. That could spell trouble. And it's Serginho. He's going for goal! And somehow he managed to miss it.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if they were just one down as opposed to two.
Deco gets rid without sophistication. Timber. Gets into some space. Deep cross. And he gets rid in a hurry. Threads one in. And it's made its way to him. Oh, that's fabulous. Looking for the run. Now it's Mbappe. And a chance! And Deco! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. And it's Van Basten. Great ball if it...
Added minute has been indicated.
Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Number 20, Luis Figo.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started. Well, we all know who created the concept of total football, but is it fair to say, Jim, that no one embodied it better on the pitch than this man, Ruud Gullit?
That is true, definitely. He has the pace, the power, the technique to play anywhere across the front line, but he also has the intelligence, the vision to play in a more withdrawn playmaking role, or even in defence. He could fill in and cover for any position as required, and he had the intelligence to be able to put it all together.
He really does have it all. And it's Gattuso. Out towards the flank. Nedved! Nedved!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nicely weighted ball. It's played through for him. Chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
A heavy challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. And this is Gullit. And Gullit! Figo. Adriano. That's really well cleared. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And here's Drogba. No goals as yet. Well, they can break here. Well, played right into his path. Gets a good foot in there. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Drogba. Gullit does really well to win the ball there. Adriano. Now it's Nedved. And that could set him on his way. Oh, look at this. Goes for a shot! Goal! Fenerbahce! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Fenerbahce are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Fenerbahce have penetrated for the first time.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's managed to get free. Cafu has it out wide and in space. And we have our very first corner.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And the through ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And he cuts out the supply. Aimed beyond the defence. He's shifting through the gears here. Tries a shot! They've done it! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So that's two now without reply. And Forlan! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Forlan really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, what a climb! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Hullet. Deco. Yaya Toure. And it's Neymar. Crunching tackle. Mohamed Salah. Very much a man of this moment. Pass is just off target. Inter Milan are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Forlan. And this is Figo. Drogba. That has not gone well. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Gattuso out to the right. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, good take and a chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, terrible pass. And the shot! It's a loose ball.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Mohamed Salah. No outsmarting him this time. And that is a little undercooked. So, what can they make of this? Tries to play it through. There's no flag. That's really nicely played. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And the first half is done. We'll do it back on the first 45 minutes.
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game. And it's easier said than done, as we know.
Provided. Thank you for your cooperation.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Now it's Neymar. And that's a dangerous ball. Big chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Neymar. Looking for the run. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Neymar has found the net here, of course. Now it's Forlan. That is a great pick out. He's found some space. Chance for a shot! It's in! And the second half is off to a flyer. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease with...
And the shot! And he hits the net. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Adriano demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Fenerbahce take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
That could spell trouble. He's beaten the last man. Big chance, must be! Oh, what a stop. Had to be at his very best. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's got away. Baresi pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Yaya Toure. Toure looking to penetrate opposition lines. Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's through, now is he in? He's got plenty of space out wide here. Hullet pinches it off him. Great chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So now the difference is 3. He won't be happy with that one. Great vision. Deco. Great ball, and he's in here. Header! It's in! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Fenerbahce really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Substitution for Fenerbahce, number 18, Adriano.
So, time for changes
Number
on both
17,
sides, actually.
Hullet.
So,
Number
just a
6,
consolation, or is there a way back from here?
Number 8,
And it's
Mohamed
Messi.
Salah. Number
Mbappe,
11,
he has found a way through.
coming
Cross
on the
comes
field,
in. That's an
number
excellent
9,
interception.
Karl-Heinz
And
Rummenigge.
he's there to belt it
Number
away.
21, Pele. Number 19, Pedri.
It's
Number
Figo!
20, Bale.
Oh no,
Number
that
22,
could be a costly miss.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
Oh, he's been caught napping. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Bale looking to play it into the box.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Defending of the desperate variety. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And he's picked it up out wide. And that is not finding anyone. Can he get it through? Pele. It's a good run down the left-hand side. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's just misjudged that one. Bale. And it's Pedri. Pedri charging forward, the ball at his feet. Now, can they get him away? It's a promising position. He rises! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Mbappe in acres of space out wide.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Costa Curta. There will be a throw-in. Yaya Toure cannot be beaten that easily. Bale. 4 extra minutes added on. Leicester spots it and intercepts. Oh, there's a probing ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And there goes the final whistle. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today.
And a quick announcement.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
Hello,
clear
everybody,
evening.
and welcome
The
to
conditions
today's
contributing
match.
to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands.
Against
This
Milan.
really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We have already started here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, can I bring Ousmane Dembele to your...
Goes for a shot! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Dembele gets into a good position. Nice bit of trickery. Deco. And now they can clear their lines. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Tries to pass it through. Great ball, and he charged, surely! It's there! 2-0, and in next to no time. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Galatasaray are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Just eases him off the ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, that's well spotted. Marquinhos with the clearance. Leicester calmly anticipates. Deco. Looking to play him in. It's a promising position. Mbappe going full steam ahead down the left flank.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Van Nistelrooy. Threads one in. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And smartly reclaimed. Delivery from Mbappe. That has been knocked clear. Figo. Oh, well measured. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Mbappe gets flagged offside. That's a good ball out wide. Mbappe. And he's picked out the run. And he welcomes it in. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's hit the post. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Van Nistelrooy really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Marquinhos. And it's Figo. That's a sharp pass. Short changes him with that pass. Goes forward. Marquinhos kept his eye on it, and he's there. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, good-looking ball. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Played in with purpose.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover. Galatasaray clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Delivery from Mbappe. Baresi with the clearance. Van Basten. Mbappe is onto this. Neymar. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Dembele is herring after that one, and it's Figo.
Oh, really well played.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Looking for options for movement. Neymar receives it in a good position here. It's a really well-measured ball. And he's had it nicked away. Mbappe. Neymar. Figo. And this is Van Basten. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
And it's Deco. Great vision. Oh, played through for the wide man.
2 added minutes has
No
been
messing
indicated.
about, just bludgeoned away. Nicely weighted ball. Van Nistel, and Van Nistelrooy! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
This possibly the last play of the half. They've played it short. Nesta. And the half-time whistle goes. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick
And a quick
themselves up from
announcement
here.
today that memorabilia
There's still a
from today's
maybe at
match
play.
is now
Maybe
on
they'll
sale in the
thrive on the
stadium.
adversity.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
It's just beyond his reach. He shoots! He's got a goal! The second half off to a spectacular start. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Dembele! And that would have been some goal.
And you can see how the direct approach can work really well. Get yourself on the ball and give it a try.
Roberto Baggio. Can he get on the end of this? Quality ball. Pinches it off him. Baggio with the slide tackle there. Referee's given a throw. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, smashing! Oh, he's hit the bar! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room seems to have paid off for the moment, at least.
Mbappe picks it up out wide. Delivery from Mbappe. Oh, what a climb! Has another go! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. And he hits the net. They have come roaring back.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application.
And oh no, this does not look good. Great chance! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitution for Galatasaray, number 27, Rafa Silva. Coming on to replace him is number 9, Kvaratskhelia.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, that is a good... Van Basten! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Milan have reclaimed it. Deco, Van Basten, and this is Van Basten. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Deco, he's a sharp little ball here, and he's picked it up out wide. He is through here. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that one takes a shot! That's another chance! And he's straight offside.
Substitution for Galatasaray, number 15.
Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Substitution for Galatasaray, number 23, Vitinha.
Stood up well to him there.
Coming on to replace him is number 4, Pedri.
It's a searching pass. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, some tackle that. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And he was quick to react.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Deco. Now, can they get him away? Well, that's been cut out, well played. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Julio Cesar claims comfortably.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rafael Leao knocks it into space. Gets a good foot in there. And he's gone searching crossfield. That is ended up in no man's land. Baresi calmly anticipates.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
And that's definitely not his best. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Rivaldo, Figo, cross in. Big chance, corner.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Big header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Deco, he's got away. Now that looks a decent ball. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Roberto Carlos! So nearly the total turnaround. They simply ran out of time. It has ended all square. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other.
Just a quick reminder
But it wasn't to
today,
be,
please refrain
and they're
from
all
talking
square.
outside
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
And he lines up, he rises! Oh, should really have made more of that.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Now it's Messi. Serginho, he's found the way through. Picks out shapes to shoot! And he's really put himself on the line here. And we have our very first corner. Messi plays it short. And the finish! And now a sudden chance to counter. Hakimi, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the water.
Terrific header! Oh, it's hit the post! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Out towards the flank. He's picked his way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Drogba. He's looking wide. Thinks about the shot. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. And that's going to be a booking. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing, and he had to go with the risk.
So, power or guile, what's it going to be? And now they can spring out of defence. Played back to the goalkeeper.
Lexington really have...
Oh no, what has happened here? It's Drogba! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Milan presented with a golden opportunity here. The chance to pull further clear. Not much more than a formality.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
This is their second corner of the game. Messi goes short. Here comes the cross. Climbs up big! Decent enough try.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Roberto Carlos looking to play him in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Saliba is there and he can get that clear. Messi. And it's Kukçu. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And this is Neymar. Decent chance! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Milan find a position of real strength now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That is lovely. Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong. Corner number 2 then. Gets his head on it! It's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
It's become a case of men against boys.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And claimed it back swiftly. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And this is Drogba. Great defending, strong. Oh no, this does not look good. Neymar! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
So can they do it again? Keeper has taken decisive action. Turns and goes back. And this is Roberto Carlos.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Mohamed Salah. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. That's an excellent interception. Saliba and Mohamed Salah. He is through here. And the half-time whistle goes. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Milan utterly dominant in the first 45 minutes, scoring at will. And we're underway again. Now it's Messi. Beckham. And it's Serginho. Mbappe. Kukçu. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played.
well stopped.
Roberto Carlos, who does have an assist to his name. Beckham might just make this. And the through ball. Neymar could try cutting inside here. Oh, what a climb! Saliba gets it, goes for the shot!
Milan have turned up with a human blockade.
The chance! So their fourth corner of the game. That's the keeper's ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Mbappe, he's going for goal! Oh, terrific save.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
It's gone for a throw-in. Neymar looking for a runner. No luck with that dink over the top. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Costa Curta. And it's Marquinhos. Here's Roberto Carlos. And this is Drogba. Played out to the right. Delivered. Big header! And he hits the net! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponent, can he finish? They've done it! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Cross goes in there. Hakimi with the clearance. And he's gone direct here. And it's Neymar. Has a shot! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Neymar clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 20.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Neymar.
Timber.
Numero 10. Deco.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
il numero 18. Attenzione, un cambio.
Gerrard. Gerrard! Foden. And here's Mbappe. And it's Figo. Just about within shooting range. Oh, it's come loose. Kukçu. Now it's Girassi. Out to the left it goes. He's got away.
That's good play from him.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, that was vital. Danger averted for now. Knocks it out wide. Hakimi drives forward on the overlap. Now here's the delivery. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Ambitious ball here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Timber. Rodri. Foden. Kukçu. Now Foden.
Il quarto uomo indica
Hakimi.
2 minuti di recupero.
Roberto Carlos. And it's Figo. Now it's Beckham. Looking for options for movement. And he's managed to get free. He saw the take. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Milan have themselves a chance from the spot. Ederson will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed. And that will be the final act. Milan really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Mbappe claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Milan definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, River Plate have always been considered the uptown club amongst those in the Argentine capital, but the supporters, believe me, are no less passionate or loud. The action has already started. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Played out to the right. Now it's Messi. And he's managed to get free. Bellingham. Now it's Neymar. They're urging him to shoot. He's having a shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Great vision. Mbappe gets into a good position. Messi chooses to go crossfield. Now it's Neymar. Threads one in, and it's made its way to him. He's found a way through. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Not the most accurate pass. Well, played right into his path. Oh, he's burst through. Drogba! Now it's Neymar. Looking for a runner. And he's intervened well there. Tries to pass it through. That's a good ball out wide. Kukçu is always scanning the pitch for targets. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That has been cut short. Bellingham. Good purposeful running. He's tried one! River Plate with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Messi's cross. And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Costa Curta. Played towards the other side. Now it's Messi. Flings it. There's the header! He will be livid with himself. Calafiori wins the duel this time. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's quick to snatch it back.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Great defending, strong and determined. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Kvaratskhelia.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And he has shown him a yellow card. Mbappe. Nice looking ball. No, that's been intercepted. Kvaratskhelia. Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. Neymar. Tries to play it through. No, it's not getting there. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Julio Cesar gets it away. Taken back almost at once. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Mbappe, driving forward. Deco. Deco delivers. Gets his head on it! Goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
Simple, certain, effective. It's Neymar! That's a half-decent try.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Nicely weighted ball. And it's Neymar. Costa Curta makes the interception. And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Milan are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good.
Cambio en el River Plate. Número 33.
Here we go again.
Número 27.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Neymar looks to get on the end of this. Kvaratskhelia. Goes looking wide. Neymar picks it up out wide. Cleared away.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Looking for options for movement. And it's Messi. Mbappe. Roberto Carlos. Pass somewhat off target. Bellingham. Out to the right. Messi. Roberto Carlos does really well there. He is strong. Nesta. Couldn't squeeze it through. He is through here. He whips it across. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And he's quick to get it clear again. Serginho. Milan are still that goal to the good. Back into the middle. He shifted it to the flank. And he whips it in. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Fue de 61.052.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Messi. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Kukçu is eyeing up his options in the middle. Shapes to shoot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So, third corner of the game.
Cambio en el River Plate. Número 11. Número 7. Número 6.
Neymar plays it short.
Número 20. Número 10. Número 17.
Serginho.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
Costa Curta. There's the crossfield ball.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Oh, surely that deserved better.
Cristiano Ronaldo has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Marquinhos spots it and intercepts. Aims beyond the defence. Mbappe! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Can he get on the end of this? Ronaldo looking to get on the end of this. Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
River Plate truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Plays it through. Neymar gets into some space. An instinctive delivery. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Corner number 4 coming up here. Neymar goes short. It's gone out for a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That's a little off target. Now it's Neymar. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Oh, this is a great position. Oh, he's been takes a shot! It's a goal! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Cambio en el River Plate. Número 19.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Número 2.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Just 5 minutes left. Now, can they get him away? Gerrard.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Terrific header! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Now it's Bernardeschi. Gerrard has it out wide and in space. Oh, smashing header! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Milan take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
And he's heaved it away. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Now it's Bernardeschi. Nesta. And the referee brings it to a close. Milan can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.